Welcome back to another video review. I am the Tech Gooch, as my shirt says, and I have another case review. This time a military standard case called the Under Armour Gear. Under Armour Gear makes a whole bunch of these guys in different colors, basically, and this happens to be their nice orange one. So you can see the case here. Pretty sweet. Yes, I've had it out of the box. I don't know why I have it in the box. Typically, I don't do unboxing videos, so I'm not going to pay attention to that per se. I was keeping it in the box so I didn't lose the screen protector, so at least kind of show you. They do supply you with a standardized plastic, screen protector. Not like the invisible shields, the self-healing ones. This is just a standard plastic one, so yes, I'm sure it would scratch. Like I've said on my previous videos, I don't expect to put a screen protector on this phone at all. So I'm not using this. But I do like the fact that they do give you one, because there's, I would say, majority of people out there do put screen protectors on their phones. And so depending on how you use your phone and how you take care of it, this might be a really nice feature, obviously, that come with the case. But this is the case here. It's got a nice section of rubber, basically, on the back, on the inside. It does have a couple holes that you can kind of see where you can see through. I don't know why they chose those two locations, but I'll show you here in a minute what it looks like with my black phone, or my space gray phone at least. They have what it looks like. It looks like there's screws holding the case together. Of course, they're just plastic, pop through of the rubber mold. But it adds for a neat look. It looks very industrial, I guess is the best way to put it. It does have some bend to it, but it is very rigid. Out of all of the cases that I have for my 6 Plus so far, when I put this case on, it makes the phone feel more rigid. Of course, the whole bend gate out there, which is, in my opinion, bull. I have a lot of pants. I put this phone in my pants. I wear it in the car, out the car, whichever. Have not bent it yet. So I'll just say that on that. But if you were one of those people that were worried about that, this definitely adds some rigidity to the phone, while still putting a lot of protection around the edges. So if you were to drop it, it does protect. It raised up slightly, so if you were to drop the phone, maybe I'll show you here after I get the case on. So just like the other cases, volume and rocker switch first is how I definitely would recommend putting it in. And of course, it's going to scoot past that power button and probably turn it on again. Nope. This one. All right, so there we go. Now it's in. You can see it's a nice, great custom fit. I thought they did a much better job than a couple other cases that I've had are used, with the cutouts for the camera and the flashes. Well cut out, obviously fits real nice. Here's where I don't get these little cutouts, but one's on a more of a black surface, one's more on the gray surface. I don't get those two ports. Neat. It is neat looking. But I wouldn't buy that because of those ports. It's just kind of weird. The volume rocker are actually part of the rubber inlay. Cutout for the vibrate switch, or the mute switch. Cutouts for the bottom is where I really think they did a really good job as well. For the speakers, they did a real nice small cutout for all of the speaker ports. Very well. This is actually one of the best ones I've seen of that. And also really good job on the charger port, because obviously they have a larger hole cut out for that, so third-party chargers shouldn't really have a problem with this guy. They did a really good job with that. And of course, the one for the microphone and the headphone jack. The fits very good with the phone, as of course it should. If you buy a phone case that's specifically designed for your phone, it better fit good. And like I said, I don't know if it's just the feel of the hand or whatever, it just makes the phone feel more structural. They did a really good job. The buttons feel very responsive. Plenty cut out to get to the volume or the vibrate mute switch. And it feels good, but more of anything else, this is my favorite looking case that I have yet. If I'm going off straight off looks alone, if you want that industrial type design, it's really neat. Now, typically, if I go out in the store, I don't usually like the ones with the designs. So when I first saw this case, I was a little skeptical about the design and everything on the case. After having it and how subtle the designs are, I really like it. I like it more than any of my other cases I've ever bought, probably. It's very simplistic, the color design. You get to choose, there's several colors that they have designed. I really did like the orange because it popped out really well. And I'm just a poppy person. And, of course, orange is in the techgooch logo, so you gotta like that. But I really, really like it. And Urban Armor Gear did a really good job with this case. I will say wholeheartedly that I'm going to be using this case quite a bit. Especially if I'm in areas where I'm worried about dropping the phone, because this case definitely has a good, solid structure system to it. More so than my Modal case. But definitely a sweet case. And they have good options available. But like I was saying, for the case is a little bit thicker, so it has around the edge here, and if I can try to see it, you can see the edge right here. So the case pops up more, so if you hammer down and slide it, you're not sliding it on the actual display, which is another nice feature about this one. And a lot of these bulkier cases, but this one is less bulky than my Modal case, but feels more structurally intact, more structurally rigid. So, but that's the Urban Armor Gear case for the iPhone 6 Plus. Great job, guys. Really great job. I really do like this case. Thanks to Urban Armor Gear for supplying me the case to try out. I'm more than impressed by it. I have another one coming from Urban Armor Gear. They also sent me one for my iPad mini, which I will do here shortly. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, comment below, subscribe above. I'd love to hear from you, but yeah, subscribe. We're going to need to get some more of those subscribers on there. So if you have any recommendations for future reviews, including more cases, this actually was shout out to me from a viewer of my Modal case review asking me to do this, so I contacted Urban Armor Gear, and that's how you got it, because you asked for it. I did my best to get it. So, great case. If you have the 6 Plus and you want something that doesn't have a screen flap like my Folio case, I really do like this one. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Take care.